วัสดีค่ะ
Hi everyone, thanks for joining me once again. I'm here in the park and it looks like it's just about to start raining. It is spitting at the moment, but I'll carry on. If I have to stop, it's because it starts getting torrential, okay? Right, this is, I thought it'd be just nice to come outdoors and do the video rather than sit in my apartment. It's quite nice out here, though it is hot. Right, so this is a part 2 to a video I did a long time ago, probably 6 months ago, even more now. And at that time, it was a video that explained why I had decided to come out to Thailand and live full time. I was married for over 30 years. My wife and myself separated, and I made the decision that I didn't want to stay in the UK. I wanted to come here to Thailand because I have a lot of experience here in Thailand. I've worked here, I've been on vacation lots of times, and I just decided to move out here full time. So if you haven't yet watched that video, I would suggest you go and watch that and then come back and watch this one, because this is, as I say, the follow-up to that video, okay? So what's the point of this video today? So I just thought I'd touch base with you and basically let you know how the last sort of 6-7 months has gone since I moved out here full time, got my visa, my apartment. No need to go over old ground if you watch that video. You know how I started off out here. So I just wanted to sort of fill in the gaps and let you know what's happened today. So was it a good decision? Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, people say, is there anything you regret about leaving the UK? And I always give them the same answer. I said, yeah, I should have done it 10 years ago, even 15 years ago. And because I'm so happy out here, as opposed to all the stress I had in the UK with my family. Now, of course, obviously, I do miss them. I miss my daughters. They'll be coming out here to visit me. And I still miss my ex-wife, who I was with for over 30 years, my Korean wife. She has her new life now. I have my life, and I'm just getting on with it. There's no point in crying over spilled milk, as they say. So how's it going? Well, I'm very, very lucky that I've got my YouTube channel, because that keeps me busy. But even so, it can get kind of lonely here. You know, when you're used to living with a family, and every time you come home, there's lights on, there's doors being slammed and conversations in the background. Sometimes it's very, very difficult to be in a situation where you're sitting in an apartment by yourself. I mean, it's a nice apartment. I've got a nice kitchen, and it's stocked full of food, and I've got a 55-inch flat screen TV, and all, you know, everything a guy on his own would want living here. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I enjoy a beer and watching a movie and everything. Now, I am very, very lucky in the fact that because of my YouTube channel, I do get quite a lot of viewers who come into town and say, hey, let's meet, you know, let's have a beer or treat you to a meal. Guys are very, very generous in that way. I've only ever met one guy who didn't offer to pay for lunch, but that's another story. You don't have to pay for lunch. So, you know, I get to meet quite a lot of guys. Sometimes I'm busy and I just can't get to meet them, and it's unfortunate, and I think some people take it to heart. But honestly, if you're one of those guys, I'm really not avoiding you. I've just got such a schedule, a crunch with YouTube. It really is like a full-time job. You know, I'm either editing or I'm out recording like I am today. And but yeah, I mean, overall I'm happy. So have I faced any? Let's go over the negative things. So if you're in one of those situations, you're in a bad marriage and you're thinking about coming out here and you're not sure, should I, shouldn't I would just get on and do it. You've really got nothing to lose. If you're financially able to, if you're stable and you can sustain yourself out here, then there's no reason to stay in a bad marriage and just, you know, wake up with the stress every day. That's what I was going through. I mean, I got grey hair in 2 years, believe it or not. I just had every day was stress, and out here I'm so relaxed. And in fact, I'm so relaxed, I've actually put quite a bit of weight on, which I'm going to do something about this week coming up now. And the reason I've put weight on is because I've just had no stress. You know, if I drank at home, my wife would tell me, oh, you're not drinking again, are you? Then we'd break into arguments, then I'd be arguing with one of my daughters and the other daughter. Then all three of them would gang up on me. It was terrible. But of course, here now I can go where I want, I can do what I want, nobody tells me what to do, I'm financially stable. And I've just pretty much been enjoying life out here. I mean, it's not to say there hasn't been challenges, there is. I did say I was going to mention some negative points, but it's very, very difficult to come up with negative points. I suppose the biggest negative point is, although I'm around a lot of people and there's all the entertainment here in Bangkok, as I say, it can get lonely. You know, when that door slams closed, 10 o'clock at night, and you're there for the night and you've got nobody to bounce off. It can, not too much, it's not getting too bad, and I am getting used to it, thankfully, and I have got quite a few friends here now. The other question people ask me is, why would you choose to live in a congested, you know, dirty city like Bangkok when you could be living in Pattaya or, you know, another beach location, or somewhere even up to the north of the country? Well, it's simple, really. It's such a vibrant, exciting city. You know, I mean, I go to Pattaya very, very often. I drive down there, and it's great for what it is. You know, I love to sit on the beach, rent them chairs, eat seafood on the beach, all that sort of thing. I absolutely love it. But would I like to do it 7 days a week, 30 days a year? I don't think so, no. I mean, there are a lot of people who live in Pattaya, they swear by it, they wouldn't want to live anywhere else, and they just think Bangkok's a horrible, dirty city. It's not. It's so vibrant. You've got something for everybody here. There's so much entertainment. It's on a par with any flagship city around the world. It certainly beats some cities I've been to, but it is a great place to live. And the thing is, when you come here short term, you will hear people. It is a park and it's starting to get busy now. 5 o'clock, the sun's gone down, so the Thais tend to come out. The thing is, when you live here full-time, long-term, you learn every day, and I've learned a lot already. You know, I've got a scooter, I go everywhere on it. People say it's dangerous. I used to ride a big bike in the UK. You've just got to assume that people are going to pull out on you, that sort of thing. But I found, I go down all this long soys, and I explore in the daytime. And even though I'm in the heart of a major city, I find little restaurants tucked away, little bakeries, places I can hang out, out of the norm. I very rarely go to Soy Cowboy and Nana Plaza. In fact, I haven't been to Nana Plaza since, I think once since I came back here, after I sold my house. And I occasionally go down to Soy Cowboy, but I'll go down there because a friend wants to meet in Soy Cowboy. It's not my choice. I prefer places that don't have the girlies in them these days. So yeah, it's great. I've got a swimming pool on the roof that I use daily for exercise. I've got the park on hand. I've got the scooter. I can buzz around Bangkok. Medication isn't a problem, as I said in the last video. I'll just buy that over the counter. Food, you can get everything here now. You can cook yourself. I go out for meals. Sometimes I'll have a steak. Sometimes I'll go out for a cheap Thai dish, but it's all here. So there isn't really much more to say at this point. As I say, it was just an update. I just wanted to fill you in on where I am after so many months out here and arriving by myself. I'm still in constant contact with my daughters, and I'm looking forward to them coming out here in November. Although it is only for 8 days, it's going to be very short, but I hope to give them a holiday of a lifetime because they've never been out here. I'm not in contact with my wife so much now. I don't know, she might have found somebody else. I don't know. I don't want to know about it. It's one of those situations, isn't it? And just to finish, really, again, I just want to elaborate on this again and say it again. If you're one of those guys who wakes up miserable every morning and you don't want to be where you are, Thailand's a great place to be. It really is. Just get onto Google, research it, pack your bags and over here. It might sound easier said than done, but once you do it, you'll look back and you'll think, I should have done this a long time ago, because that's what I thought. All right, I'll do another update video like this, probably not for another year, because not a lot's happening now. I just live a daily routine, as it were, but I will keep you updated. And to all those guys who've been so kind with support and I've met out here, I can't name everybody here because there's so many of them, but to all you, they know who they are. Thanks very much for your company and being there, as it were. It's helped a lot. Okay, so that's it for this time round. I hope this was you got some good, useful information out of this, and we'll do another one of these in about a year, and hopefully I'll have some more to tell you. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.